guys, I'm doing the valve cover gaskets on my Tundra with 360,000 miles on it. When you do your valve cover gasket, it's a great time to change your plugs and wires. I'm not doing my plugs or wires because I've already done them. A great time to clean your idle air control valve. It sits on the underside of intake. So I already pulled all that off. I'm not going to go through those steps because I'm sure there's 100 videos already covering that. But I'm going to show you what an idle air control valve looks like with 360,000 miles on it. Looking at it right now, so take you with me. So there's the upper intake off. The idle air control valve sits like this. Break all the screws loose with an impact driver. You can probably do it with a screwdriver, but it's better to use something like this to make sure you don't strip them. It just lifts right out. Take a look at that. Half of it is almost totally clogged. Freaking gnarly. So I'm gonna start cleaning it up. I'm gonna reuse my gasket because I'm cheap and I don't have one. Recommend getting a new one. Pretty crazy, eh? This truck too was having problems starting. Right off the start it would kind of run rough, and I suspected there was a problem with the idle air controls. There you go. Kind of actually debating just going and buying a new one. It's almost like a clothy feel to it. Like it has fibers in it. Look at that junk. So I'm just using some acetone, brake cleaner, carb cleaner, whatever you got. Trying to be gentle with stuff. This one's so messed up. Worst comes to worst, I'll just get a new one. So I'm not being very gentle. Here's the system. Got acetone. Don't give me shit about that. It's just what I'm using. Use whatever you like. I'm not recommending it. Just it works. Here's the cleaner IAC. I made sure that air can flow through both these two and then also through here. You can still see a lot of residue. It's a lot cleaner. So I've taken the air hose, blow out all this stuff, blow out in here. And while you're here too, not a bad idea to clean out the throttle body. So see all that gunk? Clean all that shit out. Old toothbrush or something and get in there and clean it. For the reinstall, just get each one started, work them all down, and go for a final tightening. Final tightening done. Gave it a couple taps with this, nothing hard, get them all settled. I used RTV like a cheapskate and reused that gasket. I recommend getting a new one and probably replacing your idle air control valve if it looks that bad. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do it the backyard way. This is my truck. If this was a customer's truck, I would put a new gasket. Do what you want. You see these little moon pieces in the valve cover? You need to RTV on those when you do the valve cover gaskets. There's one in the front and one in the back. You just grab them with some pliers and pull up. I'd keep them in their same spot. Then clean this out really good. Obviously get all the RTV out of here. You know, you don't want these little pieces. There's usually a lot of RTV, so be careful that you push it out. Clean them up, clean these grooves, slap RTV on there, slap them back in, then slap the valve cover. I'm gonna try to show you how to pull that moon out. So grab it like that, wiggle, pull. There's actually this piece too that a lot of people remove because it leaks oil. It's this like end cap thing, so I'm gonna actually remove that too. So remove those two screws and then just pop it off. It comes out like this. It's like a plastic cap that fits back in there and it leaks usually. I didn't do my other side, so I didn't even remember about it, but take it off, clean it, clean the container. I put some RTV on it. I'm on the reinstall, it's the next day. Just gonna show you guys why don't be a fucking idiot and mark your lines. I can't figure out where this line goes. Following this on the hood, it shows it going to that evap switch, this switch right back there, but I can't find the line, so I think I pinched it. I find one line under here that doesn't have anything going to it, but it's pinched. I don't want to pull and break it, so I gotta take this shit off. It sucks. That being said, mark your lines, get some nail polish. It's hella easier. This shit sucks.